All right, you ready, lads?
Let's kick things off.
Give it a go.
What's in the bag, boy?
I'll tell you what's in the bag, boy. We've got the Father Ted Definitive Collection, which is a favorite of ours to watch in the van when we're on tour, and we have many laughs about it. It's a show about 3 priests and their housemaid in rural Ireland. And you've got one priest who loves to steal money from charities. You got one who's a raging alcoholic, one who's a bit thick in the head, and you've got their housemaid who just loves making tea. And we have
It kind of represents what we do on tour, I think.
Yeah, no, I was our tour manager. We've got a relationship where he's Ted, I'm Dougal. Ted's kind of the level-headed one, and Dougal's a little bit.
What did you say again?
What did I say? I started watching this, I think we all started watching it at probably like 8 years old or something.
Yeah, we watched it too young.
Yeah, they say some really terrible things in this, but it's just really intrinsically Irish humor.
Yeah, it's a good remedy on the road, I think, when we're missing home.
My favorite episode is probably, it's probably got to be the Milkman. Isn't it? It's like there's this
Quote it, lad. Ryan's the king of quotes.
Oh, I'll try and think of something good. There's this episode where a milkman gets fired for doing things that I can't say on camera.
What's his name?
But
Pat
Dougal,
Mustard.
Oh yeah, his name's
Mustard.
Pat Mustard.
We were going to call our band Pat Mustard.
Yeah, one of the trial names.
Pat Mustard and the Milkmen.
Yeah.
But so he gets fired from his job and Dougal takes over. But because Pat is a bit sour about it, he leaves a bomb on the milk float for Dougal, and they will go off when he goes over 4 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And he's just like, it's just there's in every episode they just find themselves in the weirdest of situations that you shouldn't find priests in.
Good piece of home.
Good piece of home.
Next item.
Oh yeah, classic.
Bird bingo. This is an important thing for us because we feel as a collective it's very important to know a lot about birds. We have a little round, lads.
Are we really doing this right now?
Yeah, we're playing bird bingo, man. Relax.
So many different ways of describing our characters on this.
Got one who's taking his head off, but it's a northern mockingbird. In the venues, we like to play a game of bird bingo to take the edge off.
It gets stressful though.
And then after the shows, we do another game of bird bingo. And then we go out
Right before we go to bed
We try
as
and
well.
meet fans, and then just before bed, another game. Only Inhaler played
No
bird
one else
bingo.
really wants to play with us.
We're trying to get the sponsorship sorted. Be great to do band bingo, wouldn't it? That's a good idea.
You get all 4 of our faces and you win.
I think I was out in my garden once, and I was looking at a robin, and something just clicked, and I thought, I need to know a lot more about birds, because they're just so beautiful. I don't know why you're all laughing, it's such bullshit. God, we'll prop it up,
They can fly.
I want bird bingo to be known.
All right. Okay, careful.
So do I take this now? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. This is a scented candle.
What does it smell like to you?
Smells like a lighter.
Forget what it says. Oh, we've blown it out.
Here.
I think it's like
Hints of magnolia.
Names now.
magnolia and ginger. Yeah. This is the name of our first album.
You've heard it here first. We want to get Yankee candles, but they're a bit too much in the budget, so we've got a cheap one for now.
You know, the nature of being a 20-year-old lad, you tend to stink a lot. So
Especially when you've got...
we keep this near to this lad.
The drummers are always
that's not
subject to
quite
the
fair.
most abuse.
Hold on,
in
his
any
flares
band.
are there, he might light up. I think it's an important thing for us to feel clean and smell nice.
Not smell like recycled McDonald's.
Yeah, which is what we tend to smell like
Which
a
is
lot on the
unavoidable
road.
in times.
The permanent stink of Greggs. It's not a nice thing.
Though we're not opposed to a good Greggs.
We bring the scented candles to Greg's and McDonald's.
I actually have a big part to play. I get to decide which candle we light up. Because, you know, we like to pass the candle around and spark it up. Just have a nice time.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing, man.
It does make a difference. It smells quite nice. Kind of reminds me of home a bit. It's a shock. This is exciting. Come on.
Oh, my favorite.
What is it?
Oh, the toy piano.
You've got the
Get your eyes on this.
this
travel toy.
is actually going to feature on the album, this little instrument.
Yeah, it should do. Should feature on a few songs.
Recorded
You
nearly.
look like you're about to play something there, Josh.
Here's a game, guess the song.
That is
That's
our
Ice Cream
last
Sundae.
single, Ice Cream Sundae.
Yeah, you can do loads of stuff with this though. You can do like sound effects, you know.
Go on.
Say Rob's angry or something. We can get crazy with it.
Shut up, Rob.
Nice release on it as well.
Yeah.
What's it called?
But we'll call her Leslie.
I like that.
Well, let's get a cover or something.
Oh.
Just say a random song.
People have heard
Let's
enough
say a
of
random song.
trying to plug our
Let's
success.
do Toxic Britney Spears.
So this is Toxic by Britney Spears.
Yeah, I don't think it's
It's a
happening.
cover.
Go on, lad. Okay. We have cracker open.
Got some weird things in this.
In your bag.
Okay, so this is where it gets intense. This is our PS4.
Thankfully, a new member of the family. We love PlayStation, but we decided not to have it on the road. Because very
recently,
we've got a lot of work to do.
But with it comes a quintessential part of all our childhoods. Only this is a new WWE game, and it is a great way for us to beat the shit out of
This
each
isn't
other.
sponsored, by the way.
But yeah, it's a great
We
way
just
for
love
us
beating
to
each other up.
yeah,
virtually.
just beat each other up and wake up the next morning without any cuts or bruises. It's how we release a lot
It's
of our
good to
energy.
fight virtually rather than physically, we find.
Oh no, it's okay.
All right, this is, I think.
This is definitely the most important item that we have touring. It's been to a lot of places, this JBL.
It's been around the world with us.
But,
Come like a child.
also, every time I go through an airport, they just seem to stop me every time. They think I've all sorts hidden in here, which, by the way, I don't. But I may now hide stuff in there because it's a good idea, isn't it? We have a playlist for our gigs that we like to play to kind of get people in the mood and different songs.
We don't off that.
But no, sometimes, hold on, we do, lad. So basically, sometimes I match it up so that I start the playlist when it starts outside. So then we're on a
know
similar
that.
kind of vibe as the crowd.
Strokes, Noel Gallagher, Fontaines, DC, it goes on and on.
DMAs,
Shalimar.
funk, yeah, Shalimar.
Shalimar.
It's quite a broad range.
Got a good look at that.
Now, this is only a medical.
It's not a
thing.
bong.
It's not a bong.
It's actually just for medical use.
Steam inhaler,
It's a
isn't
steam
it?
inhaler.
But it's quite cool, actually. It's got pretty close to our logo on it. And it dates back to the, I think it's 1734. It was an old farmer in Cork who used to have it. And he fell into a bog. And basically, his dad, the only thing he had left of him was this inhaler. It was actually really sad.
What?
Yeah.
This is the first I'm hearing this story.
I didn't want to tell the lads about it because I thought it would bog them down, but there's actually a lot of history to this inhaler.
So usually you just put some boiling water in there, inhale the steam, and that's how it goes, man. Have I been stopped for mistaking this as a bong? No.
If that's what you're wondering.
But you know what? That's a really good idea.
I understand why people would assume otherwise.
I had a bit of asthma in school, and then everybody just started slagging me for it, and they used to call us the inhalers, and it just kind of stuck. But we
a
dropped
little
the
bit-
S.
Yeah,
It's a little bit dark, isn't it?
Because I feel like
People just slagging you for being asthmatic. It's a bit weird.
It's funny though.
it's the beauty of Irish school.
Thank God you got
Pick
slagged.
up. Yeah, you pick up in
You
your
wouldn't be
name.
here today.
Well, we would have been, but we would have been under another name, which was Pat Mustard.
Pan mustard,
There you go.
Pan mustard and the milkman.
You've been watching Inhaler, 7 things inside the bag, which we've struggled to open throughout the whole video. Thank you very much.